this motherfucker, you guys seen Only the Brave. Well, he's not part of that because he got kicked out. Just kidding. He was never part of that. But you've seen the movie, whatever. He fought in fires in Arizona, this and that. He's actually a fucking real hero. Oh, he is. All right. Dave, what's up, man? How you been doing, brother?
Pretty good.
How's this Arizona weather treating you, my friend?
Same as usual, except I'm in the AC more now.
Right. All right. How old were you? How many years were you in the firefighting? Fighting forest fires.
I worked for the BLM crew for 6 years.
6 years? Holy shit. What got you into that, dude?
I wanted to see some country and get more girls to like me.
Wow. I wish that was the case for me. I got asked, though. Are you nuts?
Average.
Average. Well, you got to be doing shit like that, dude. That shit's scary. I don't like being overheated. If you go to my room, which you probably don't want to, I sleep with...
Later, right.
Later? All right.
I thought that was a deal, man.
It is a deal. I mean, depends how good you do on this podcast. But, I gotta ask, like, were you ever scared when you started out? Or not even just started out, just in general, dude?
Only time I was never a hot shot. I was on a Type 2 crew. But pretty close to the same thing. They had more qualifications, get better assignments. But only time I've really been scared was like if I was gonna, slide off a rock face or die of heat exhaustion. Like I never thought we always had a safety zone, burnt area to jump into. Like I never thought I was gonna get burned up. I thought I was gonna die of heat stroke a couple times, but never thought I was gonna burn up.
Me alone, I would be afraid just to go there, for one. Even though I was in the best shape of my life, I want to do it because those fires are fucking scary. I don't like fires. I didn't even like that movie Backdraft. You ever watch Backdraft?
That movie's lame.
Wow, that movie's a classic, asshole. And I went to Universal Studios and I went on the ride, you dick.
That's Hollywood, man.
Ah, shit. I gotta ask, though.
It's a good Disney movie, I guess, but it's, yeah.
Did you ever see anything, like, fucking, like, really scary? Like, I'm talking about, like, let's say fucking Bigfoots, UFOs, tarantulas, ants.
Well, probably the most startling thing I ever saw, which is going to probably be funny for you guys. We were on a fire out somewhere. We got flown in on a helicopter, and we hiked down into this old ranch compound, and there was a windmill with a concrete slab at the base of it. And this is kind of a disgusting fact, but we didn't change pants for 2 weeks. And
I still don't do that.
Yeah, well, I don't either, but no, like I had a rotation that I would change my underwear every 3 days. Every 2 days, I'd wear 2 pairs of socks, and every 2 days, my inner pair would become my outer pair, and I put a fresh one for my inner pair of socks. So I just rotated them through. But, like, your greens and yellows, which is the Nomex pants and Nomex shirt, you didn't wash them. And you washed your pants once you got home and off the assignment, or when you got R&R. But, so, every time I stopped for the night, I tried to find a spot that was level, and I got under this windmill, and I hung my fucking... Sorry, can I cuss here?
What the fuck? Yes, you could cuss. What the fuck's wrong with you? Continue, young man.
Alright, thank you. Good fucking sakes. Anyhow, so...
This audio's coming good, dude.
So, anyhow, we lay our bedroll... I laid my bedroll out, fucking... lay down, I hung my pants and my shirt up, because that's what I try to do. I try to find a tree and hang them up so they dry, because they're just soaked in sweat an hour in. Like, less than an hour in, your pants are wet, and not from pissing. But, so, this is the most startled I think I ever was. It's pretty, that's what I'm trying to, like, point out here. But anyhow, so in the middle of the night, something woke me up, and I rolled over my bedroll, and all of a sudden a breeze hit, and I just see my pants move like this, and I thought somebody was standing over me, and it scared the shit out of me.
What was it?
It was my pants hanging up.
Oh my gosh, dude. That isn't that? Oh boy.
That was like the thing that startled me the most. I mean, I've had other shit, but the most thing that there was another time when there's those earthquakes that ran through the valley a while back.
Yeah.
So we were out in I want to think it was Klondike, somewhere out there on a fire, and we were camped out on a road up by the side of the road, and nobody puts their tents up. If somebody decides they're going to put their tent up, the whole crew has to put their tents up. So
yeah,
you don't want to be that guy. And I was like, I would gamble. I would not fucking. I hated putting up tents and taking them down in the morning. But so I didn't even know these freaking earthquakes were happening until I got back into service.
Oh, great.
But it was just like shudders. That's all they were, really. I mean, I never felt them because we were up there and I fell asleep and I was like, man, something woke me up. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like looking around and shit. And then I look at the hillside where the fire it's not like rolling fire or anything. It's just like all the brush is still glowing. There's some embers glowing. And I looked at it, and I got fucking sleep in my eyes and shit. And all of a sudden, there's a shadow that I thought was like a drainage or something. I was just looking at the hillside, and all of a sudden it starts walking, and I just see a black outline of a person. And that startled me pretty good, but it was a guy that woke up because all the food, we had a table set up to feed us.
Yeah.
And all the shit was falling off of it, and he got up and was checking things out.
What the fuck? So,
yeah, shit. I've been in some shitty situations, but those are the ones that startled me the most.
Dude, oh man, I'm just I can't even say anything right now.
I'm not. It wasn't a hard job, dude. I had fun.
You said it wasn't a hard job. Well, I mean, how many miles? You have to be in shape to do that job, obviously.
It helps a lot.
I bet it does help a lot. I mean, what's it like, though, if you see, a Bigfoot or a bear?
Never seen Bigfoot, but I've seen a bear. A couple of them.
Did they ever try to attack you?
No.
Did they ever try to rape you?
You can't rape the willing.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I'm glad you're on this podcast, because one time I was camping outside. This is Seattle, my friend's house. An owl kept coming by.
Fuck owls.
Well, that's what I said until you pull out your wee-wee, and then they came by, and,
No, man. A beak on your dick? That's...
Actually, then I think about it.
If you're going to get a blowjob from any animal, what would you want to get a blowjob from?
Oh, fucking... probably one of those, snakes. Because they bite on, but they suck, bro.
Dude, no teeth, man. You got to pick something with no teeth. That's what I'm looking at, man.
Oh, one of those blowfish. A blowfish. Boom, you put on your pecker.
Yeah, but dude,
they'll
blow
suck
up,
it off, bro.
They fucking blow up little spines. You're gonna die, dude.
No, your balls might blow up though.
They do all the time.
Because they can blow in.
I'm in a dry spell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tired of okay. Oh, I know what'd be good. One of those gummy sharks that have no teeth.
I've seen those. I watch National Geographic.
Dude, that might be a good blowjob.
Shark Week.
Actually,
got another story to tell you now.
No, I'm not done with blowjobs yet. So you can before you get into that story. Do you think if you came inside a shark's mouth and if they swallowed it, they could get pregnant?
Negative.
Okay, that's good to know.
But
woo!
I would call the cops on you.
Oh man, don't call this.
Steve Irwin would come back from the grave and kick your ass.
I'm glad the Coast Guard's not listening. All right, what's that story you got, brother?
I forgot.
God damn it! I always do that.
God damn it! What was it? Ah, shit! It was a good one.
All right, guys, hold that thought. We'll be right back. Back at it, Rickochet podcast with my lovely friend Dave.
Hey, folks.
All right, so here's a question. You're fighting a forest fire.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, you bump your head.
That's happened before, so yeah.
You're knocked out cold. No one's near you.
That sounds like a good afternoon.
All right. And then guess what? You find yourself in a cave.
Is it nicely decorated?
It's not a bad cave, but let's put it this way. Your wounds are healed. You have a nice cooked salmon.
Ooh.
And you find something really hairy sucking your pecker. And it's a Bigfoot.
How'd my ex get there?
Wow. And for this,
I'm kidding.
So for the sake of the conversation, is it a male or female? It's a non-binary, if I'm saying that properly.
Fluid gender, or gender fluid? Would that be the correct term?
So what do you think you would do? Would you finish or say stop?
That's a rough situation because you gotta analyze it. We're not there. Like,
Technically, this is your story, so you're fucking there, dude. So are you finishing or not? I would finish. I know I would. I don't give a shit if it was a lion licking my balls.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
It is.
If it was a female identifying Bigfoot, it would be a lot faster, but I could probably finish either way.
Great answer, man. But you gotta think that he, she, it doesn't matter. Don't get mad at me, LGBTQRER. What I'm getting at is they healed your wounds. They cooked you a fucking salmon. And this salmon...
Do I eat first or after? Because I do better if I'm on an empty stomach.
I hate to say it, for this story, you already ate the salmon. Oh, wait, no, I lied. You're already getting bobbed up. And then you get a salmon after that.
Oh, yeah, this makes the story a whole lot better.
But does it turn you off that the Bigfoot eats a salmon raw, but it cooked it for you?
That's just being a good host. I'm not Liver King. I don't want to eat raw shit.
Dude, if that happened to me, like, I'd be like, dude, like, I don't need, like, all I need to do is, like,
Well, you got to think about this. I interrupted. No.
I'm just saying this. I want to marry you. I want to live with you. But obviously, I can't bring you back to my fucking house. So I got to tell my family, like, hey.
Listen to that Eddie Murphy stand-up.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah, Delirious? Eddie Murphy's the man. But, again, I really think I'm like, I finally found someone that loves me, that cooks for me.
She has real estate out in the forest.
Yeah, dude. And, like, you got...
She, her, it, them...
You got a nice cave.
In
wintertime, you got something you could curl up to.
Yeah, dude. Like, that's better than my housing situation now.
No shit, man. I was like, that's all I ever wanted. And then, like, you know what's cool is? Like, you want to climb a tree to pick apples? You got somebody that's 8 feet tall that can lift you up on the tree.
True. And if she's a female Bigfoot and we have kids... We can move to a nice, secluded neighborhood, get that kid a bunch of nair, and he would rule the NFL. I'd never have to work again, and neither would Bigfoot Mom.
Dude, no shit. That's a genius idea. Like,
it's not my idea. It's some of the shit that I've heard on the fire line.
Or, let's say this. They play in the NBA. Like, hey, who the fuck is the 8 foot tall guy? He can't even talk to you. Yeah, and all of a sudden he's dunking on motherfuckers, and then they're like, he doesn't really know how to do anything else.
You know how big his shoes would have to be if he went pro?
Yeah, but you'd probably get in trouble a lot by the parents and by the school board. Be like, hey, do you know, let's call him Mikey. He bit the fuck out of Georgie's face.
Well, you gotta raise him with good values. You gotta raise your Bigfoot child with good values so they can. If you're gonna take him out of the cave, give him the tools to thrive in society.
See, and that's a good parent right there, because me, personally, I would be like, you're fucking grounded. And he'd be like, ugh. I'm like, oh, go talk to your mother, you little whore.
That's not a very nice way to talk to your Bigfoot son.
I know, man. If I were a Bigfoot son, I would treat you like milk, do nothing but spoil you.
Woo!
I heard that from some rapper. But, no, okay, so when you're out there, do you ever get, like, people that are dickheads? Like, they say, oh, this and that. Like, you know, like, after you're done with the fire. Like, I'm talking about the locals.
Yeah. I got a good story now. So, I worked for the BLM, Bureau of Land Management, and we were stationed in Phoenix for 3 weeks. And it was when all that Black Lives Matter was going on, which I have no problem with, you know. I honestly, I'm not racist. When the lights go out, we're all black.
That's true. I forgot about that, because I'm really black when the lights are out. So I've been told.
From the waist down?
When I was in kindergarten.
Yeah. Anyhow, so we would go into this Albertsons every day when we were getting back to the office, and we'd go in and buy our dinner because we'd get per diem, and I was a cheap motherfucker. So I'd buy just stuff from the grocery store, and the last 2 days I would go out and eat like a king. Go to nice restaurants that were in the Phoenix area that I was able to eat off the government's dime with per diem. So it was when all this Black Lives Matter was going on. Everybody was losing their shit in the news and like all that crap. It wasn't crap, all right. There's a lot of things that need to be worked on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I never want to live in a big city. I don't ever really want to go west of New Mexico or east of New Mexico. I'm good at this side of the country. Anyhow, so
homo.
Whatever.
Just kidding.
So anyhow, I walk into the store and I'm still wearing my my crew shirt, which says BLM on it, and it's kind of funny because people were like, "Are you guys on a baseball team?" Like, no, we're wearing. Have you never seen a forest fire? This is what everybody wears on TV. Yeah, we got it mistaken for so many different things. We got mistaken for gangs. We got mistaken for baseball teams. It was weird.
That's
like
awesome.
The people that would like, "Are you guys in a club?" Yeah, we're in a club. Because you got 20 guys dressed the same. Like, are you guys in the military? No, we're with the BLM. We're do wildland fire. And he's like, "Oh, that's cool. You guys look like you're in the military." And I was like, "We're not." Anyhow, so I walk into Albertsons. I'm pretty sure it was an Albertsons in Phoenix. And I grab my cart, and I'm going to get my dinner for the night, my lunch for the next day, and I'm just pushing my cart, minding my own business, and this little gray-haired lady, you could tell she was pretty well off. She had nice shit, whole bunch of, like, she looked like she had affluent life. Is that the way I should? She had things going for her, but she just looked like a sweet old grandma. And she stops me and she's like, "Excuse me." I was like, "Yes, ma'am." "What does the BLM stand for in your shirt?" I was like, "Bureau of Land Management." She's like, "Oh, okay, God bless." And I was like, "You too, ma'am." I swear to God, not 20 feet later, this guy, big old dude, he looked like, what was the center on Remember the Titans? Remember that guy?
Yeah, I forget his name. That big cat, I love him.
Yeah, but he got all thin now. He's all built.
Yeah, dude, he's ripped. Yeah, I forget his name, dude. He was also in
He's in My
Boy
Name is
Meets
Earl.
World. Yeah, Boy Meets World. He was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he was in Without a
Wolf
Paddle.
of Wall Street.
I didn't see
Or what is it called? The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, no, that was Jonah Hill, I thought.
Yeah, Jonah Hill's in there, and so is he.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, he goes, "How did you do that?" That dude's a phenomenal actor. I forget his name. It doesn't matter.
No, but yeah, what he looked like was the guy from Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
With gray hair.
Oh, boy.
Basically. He was wearing shorts, flip-flops. He had a backwards hat that didn't fit right. And I came around the corner, and how's it going, man? He's like, "Hell yeah, brother, Black Lives Matter!" And I was like, "Yes, sir."
Yeah. Dude, that
Out in 20 feet spacing, that happened to me. And I was just like, you people are crazy, man.
dude, I'm just thinking I won't say his name, but he's in my fantasy football league, and he's all about Black Lives Matter, but he did this as a joke. His fantasy football name, it said BLM. Then you guys see the parentheses. It went Blockers Lives Matter.
I agree with that.
I do too, and I was like, dude, seriously, they all need to get together, and if they let me join, I would, but I just don't fit the qualities or whatever. But anyway,
You need to go to 1A school. You would have started.
I think negative 1A school maybe. But anyways, man, this is a test run. Hopefully, it's not. David, give a shout out to anybody you want real quick. Or anybody you want to sponsor, or any sponsorships you got going on.
If anybody wants to sponsor me, I'm poor and I want a new pickup. Thank you.
There you go. All right, we love you guys.